I'm Marshall Ferguson with your preview of the 2021 Montreal Alouettes. The last time that we saw the Alouettes in action, they were 10-8, second in the East, and hosting the East semifinal. Unfortunately for Als fans, a game in which Edmonton would come to town and Trevor Harris would pick apart that defense. But so much has changed since that season. Of course, a new ownership group in Montreal, a general manager in Danny Machocha coming into the fold, taking over and trying to create something uniquely French-Canadian in the draft, which he's had great success with, especially with some futures picks that might pay off down the road. They, of course, are going to lean on the vertical passing attack of Khari Jones and Vernon Adams Jr. working together with a talented plethora of receivers available. Adding in Naaman Roosevelt should certainly help with that. But Roosevelt being in this lineup alongside Geno Lewis and others should give that downfield punch that Montreal fans can get excited about at Percival Molson this season. Now, when I look at what has to happen for Montreal to have success in 2021, the biggest thing that jumps out to me is Vernon Adams Jr. has to progress, not regress. What I mean by that is there were a lot of plays where he took shots down the field, extremely aggressive into coverage, that worked out for him. Well, if they didn't work out, it might have been a much different season. Now he has to find a new way to attack down the field. He can still throw vertically, he can still be aggressive, but working the underneath, working the timing routes. He's shown flashes of excellence. He cares about his craft, and he knows he has to change up his game and keep pushing forwards to get better and better.
I got a positive mind. I think I'm continuing to get better. My best football is ahead of me. So I just want to stay positive and keep going.
One of the biggest helps that he could possibly have in the backfield is William Stanback, who comes back to the Alouettes after testing the NFL waters down south for a season. Now he gets an opportunity to come into Montreal and give Vernon Adams Jr. that backfield partner that he so desperately needs to balance off the offense a little bit, give them a little bit of a different look, and perhaps create something that is running back centric, like we saw from the Grey Cup champions of 2019, Andrew Harris and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
William Stanback! He's a bad man.
Stanback in 2018 led all CFL running backs in yards per carry at 6.7. He is physical, he is fast, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, he does a little bit of everything, including being an excellent blitz pickup back, which means if you buy a little bit of time for Vernon Adams Jr. to take those vertical shots down the field, because you know Khari Jones is going to be dialing them up here in 2021. For more on the Montreal Alouettes and all teams around the CFL, make sure that you head on over to CFL.ca.